Ever since I've been at Del Campo, I have wanted to redo the murals on campus because they've been faded and graffitied over and they were in need of a refresh. And so I got in touch with David at Wide Open Walls, and he has connections with tons of artists.
Well, Wide Open Walls is a nonprofit that's focused on basically creating murals for the public. As a nonprofit, we raise money, and that comes from, it could be from districts, it could be from different P-bids, from private individuals, from school districts. The money comes from everywhere, and as a nonprofit, we do our best to hire both local and international artists to come in and do their very, very best work.
Art's like breathing. If I don't do it, I'm gonna die. It's something that is completely ingrained in everything I see and everything I do. What it is for other people, I don't know. I just have to do it. All I know is I've got to do it. And what's fascinating is you then see people that start looking at it, and then they start asking questions. And art for me is about encouraging people to ask questions, to question their everyday life.
As artists, I hear a lot of takes on, feeling like we're a voice. And so, and you see some artists that take more of a political approach. You see artists that take approaches where they're a voice for, communities that they tend to pick. Social media and everything else, we're constantly being fed all day just kind of the troubles of the world. And I want my work to be something where people can kind of escape that.
Art for me, I definitely find it not just like passion, but a way to express myself. Other people can use it as a way to express themselves too, even if it's not their main passion.
I think it's nice for them to work outside of the classroom, not just in the room on paper, something they'll take with them. This is something that will hopefully be up on the wall for a long time. It will be a collaborative effort, a collaborative artistic endeavor that they have participated in. So I think that's a cool experience for them.
So one of the things I'm most proud of is being able to give opportunities to people that have never painted a mural before.
They are a pretty quiet bunch. This group is pretty quiet and not really vocal. So I'm personally very excited that they have this opportunity. And I had a few who were a little tentative to participate at the beginning. And then after we just even rolled the wall the other day, they said that was so fun. We had such a good time. And I said, just wait, we're gonna do spray paint next. So I think after actually participating and seeing what it involved, they did get pretty excited.
For this background that I'm working on, today I'm going to be working on with some of the pupils, some of the students. We're going to use these stencils. Never used spray paint before, which I'm guessing some of the students here wouldn't have done. It's a nice introduction to them.
It feels definitely cool because I was not expecting that. So it would be very cool to like every day and be like, wow, I was a part of that, and all my friends were too.
I've gotten used to having somewhat of an audience, but then it brought me back to when I was this age, how cool it would have been to see someone that, is painting something at my school, because we didn't have things like that. So I'm hoping that whether they said anything or not, I'm really hoping that some of the students here definitely felt inspired by seeing the work that I was putting on the wall.
Not everybody has an opportunity or the resources to go to a museum, go to galleries. Some of that's out of people's price range or their comfort level. So the murals are accessible and the art is accessible to everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're walking down the street, you're going to school, you're going to the library, going shopping.
Muralism is, to me, it's literally, it's work, it's labor. You know, I mean, you're bringing ladders out and everything. You know, sometimes scaffolding to lift.
Well, obviously it's a much larger scale. I think it takes your whole body to work on something like this.
If I've got paint left over and I can't fly home with it, then I'm going to try and find as many walls as I can and just keep painting until the paint runs out.
I think the future of something like this is decades and decades and decades. And the more opportunities that we give young artists and artists that haven't painted murals before, I drive down the street, I walk down the street, I see blank canvases and lots of opportunities. So I think the future is pretty bright.